Europe, a continent practically bursting with iconic landmarks and world-famous cities. But for the savvy traveller, there's another Europe waiting to be discovered. Our journey begins high in the Austrian Alps, in the picture-perfect village of Hallstatt. Now, you might not recognize the name, but one look at this village and you'll swear you've stepped into a fairy tale. Nestled between the glistening waters of Hallstatter Sea and the towering Dachstein Mountains, Hallstatt is a symphony of charming chalets, cobblestone streets, and a tranquility that's hard to find these days. This UNESCO World Heritage Site has been enchanting visitors for centuries, and for good reason. Take a stroll along the lakefront promenade, breathe in the crisp mountain air, and let the beauty of this hidden gem wash over you. Hallstatt's history is as rich as the salt mines that first put it on the map. For over 7,000 years, salt has been mined from the mountains surrounding Hallstatt, and a visit to the Salzwelten Hallstatt salt mines is a journey deep into the heart of the mountain and the village's heritage. But for truly breathtaking views, take a ride on the funicular railway up to the Hallstatt Skywalk. From this panoramic platform, you'll be treated to an unforgettable vista of the village, the lake, and the majestic Dachstein Mountains stretching out before you. It's enough to take your breath away. And that's the beauty of Hallstatt. It's a place to slow down, to savor the moment, and to reconnect with the simple pleasures of life. From the Austrian Alps, we travel north to the flatlands of the Netherlands, to a village that's practically synonymous with tranquility, Giethoorn. Now, forget bustling canals packed with gondolas. Giethoorn offers a different kind of magic. Known as the Venice of the North, Giethoorn is a network of canals, charming bridges, and idyllic thatched roof farmhouses, all connected by water. Cars are mostly banished from the village centre, so the only sounds you're likely to hear are the gentle lapping of water against wooden boats and the chirping of birds. Rent a boat and enjoy the serenity of gliding along the canals, or wander along the narrow footpaths, taking in the colourful gardens and the peaceful ambience. It's like stepping back in time. Giethoorn is a place to embrace the slow life. Take a break from the hustle and bustle, and simply enjoy the simple pleasures of being present in the moment. Have lunch at a canal-side cafe, watch the ducks glide by, and soak up the peaceful atmosphere. You can also explore the village's small museums, like the Museum de Oude Aarde, which showcases a fascinating collection of gemstones and minerals. Or simply wander the canals, discovering hidden corners and charming bridges. Giethoorn is a reminder that sometimes the most rewarding journeys are the ones that take us off the beaten path and allow us to reconnect with the simple things in life. It's a place to relax, recharge, and rediscover the beauty of tranquility. Now picture yourself on the shimmering Adriatic coast, where Croatia unfolds its charms. We're in Rovinj, a town often overshadowed by its more famous cousin, Dubrovnik. But trust me, Rovinj is a hidden gem, waiting to be discovered. As you wander through the narrow cobblestone streets, you'll feel a sense of history whispering through the air. The Venetian influence is undeniable, from the pastel-coloured buildings to the charming piazzas tucked away in unexpected corners. Take your time to explore the old town, a labyrinth of alleys that will transport you back in time. Each turn reveals a new delight, whether it's a quaint cafe, a family-run restaurant serving up fresh seafood, or a local artisan's workshop. And don't forget to look up. The bell tower of St. Euphemia's Church dominates the skyline, offering breathtaking panoramic views of the town and the sparkling Adriatic Sea. Speaking of the Adriatic, Rovinj's coastline is simply stunning. Turquoise waters lap against rocky shores, inviting you to take a dip, soak up the sun, or simply relax with a good book and a glass of local wine. For the adventurous, there are plenty of opportunities for swimming, snorkeling, and kayaking. And if you're lucky, you might even spot some dolphins frolicking in the distance. In the evening, head back to the harbour as the sun begins its descent. The sky transforms into a canvas of vibrant colours, casting a warm glow on the boats gently bobbing in the water. Find a table at one of the waterfront restaurants and savor the flavors of Croatian cuisine. Fresh seafood, grilled meats, and local olive oil are just a few of the culinary delights that await you in Rovinj. From the Adriatic coast, we journey westward to Portugal, a land of rich history, vibrant culture, and breathtaking landscapes. And nestled amidst the rolling hills, just a short hop from Lisbon, lies the enchanting town of Sintra. Now, Sintra is a place that seems to have sprung straight from the pages of a fairy tale. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. Here, you'll find a collection of palaces, castles, and gardens that are simply out of this world. One of the most iconic sites is Pena Palace, perched high atop a hilltop overlooking the town. With its vibrant colours, whimsical architecture, and stunning views, Pena Palace is like something out of a child's imagination. But Sintra's charms go far beyond Pena Palace. Explore the mysterious Quinta da Regalera, a sprawling estate filled with hidden grottos, underground tunnels, and symbolic architecture. As you wander through the gardens of Quinta da Regalera, you'll feel a sense of mystery and intrigue at every turn. It's a place where reality seems to blend with fantasy, inviting you to lose yourself in its enigmatic beauty. And for a taste of Portugal's Moorish past, be sure to visit the Castelo dos Muros, or Moorish Castle. Perched high on a hilltop, this ancient fortress offers breathtaking panoramic views of Sintra and the surrounding countryside. As you gaze out over the lush green hills dotted with palaces and gardens, you'll understand why Sintra has captivated the imaginations of travellers for centuries. In the evening, head back down to the town centre and find a cosy cafe to enjoy a traditional Portuguese pastry and a cup of coffee. Sintra is a town that invites you to slow down, savour the moment, and let its magic wash over you. Our journey now takes us eastward to the heart of the Balkans, where Bulgaria's rich history and vibrant culture await. But our destination isn't a bustling city or a sun-drenched beach. We're venturing into the heart of the Rila Mountains, to a place where spirituality and natural beauty converge, the Rila Monastery. Founded in the 10th century, Rila Monastery is one of Bulgaria's most important cultural and historical landmarks. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. As you approach the monastery, nestled amidst towering pine forests and snow-capped peaks, you'll feel a sense of awe and tranquility wash over you. The monastery is a masterpiece of Bulgarian architecture, with its distinctive striped arches, colourful domes, and intricate wood carvings. But it's the interior that truly takes your breath away. Step inside the main church and prepare to be dazzled by a riot of colour. These frescoes, some dating back centuries, are more than just religious art. They're a testament to the faith and artistry of the monks who have called Rila Monastery home for over 1,000 years. As you wander through the monastery's peaceful courtyards, surrounded by the sound of birdsong and the scent of pine needles, you'll feel a sense of serenity that's hard to find in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Take your time to explore the monastery's museum, which houses a collection of religious artifacts, manuscripts, and icons. And be sure to visit the ossuary, where the bones of former monks are laid to rest. Rila Monastery isn't just a hidden gem. It's a sacred place that offers a glimpse into Bulgaria's soul. It's a place where you can escape the modern world, connect with history, and find a sense of peace that will stay with you long after you've left. Bonjour, everyone. Our next stop takes us deep into the heart of French wine country, to a town that feels almost too charming to be real, Colmar. Nestled in the Alsace region, Colmar is a delightful blend of French and German influences. As you wander through Colmar's cobblestone streets, you'll feel like you've stepped into a storybook. Half-timbered houses, painted in pastel hues, line the canals. Flowers cascade from window boxes, filling the air with their sweet fragrance. It's the kind of place that makes you want to slow down and savor the moment. One of the best ways to experience Colmar is to wander aimlessly, getting lost in its enchanting atmosphere. Trust me, you'll quickly discover why Colmar is a hidden gem of France. Colmar's charm runs more than skin deep. This town is steeped in history, with roots dating back to the 9th century. Over the centuries, Colmar has been ruled by various empires, each leaving its unique mark. Visit the Unterlinden Museum, housed in a beautifully preserved 13th century convent. Inside, discover a remarkable collection of art and artifacts, including the Eisenheim altarpiece. No trip to Colmar is complete without indulging in the local gastronomy. The Alsace region is renowned for its hearty cuisine and exceptional wines. Sample Schokrut Garni, a traditional dish of sauerkraut, sausages and potatoes. Savor a glass of Riesling or Gewürztraminer at one of the many wine bars. Colmar is a feast for the senses, where history, culture and natural beauty converge. Get lost in its enchanting streets and discover the magic of this Alsatian gem. Now let's talk about Italy. Everyone knows Rome, Florence, Venice, the big names. But tucked away in the instep of the Italian boot, you'll find Matera. This place is like stepping back in time, folks, seriously. We're talking about a city carved into the cliffs themselves. Matera is famous for its sassi. These cave dwellings that people have been living in for centuries. I'm talking millennia. It's actually one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities on the planet. Imagine that, walking those same ancient streets. You can wander through this incredible maze of stone houses, pop into rock-hewn churches, even have a delicious meal in a cave restaurant. It's a different world, and those views from the edge of the ravine overlooking the Sassi, simply breathtaking. Don't just take my word for it. Put Matera on your list. You won't find this kind of authentic ancient charm in your typical Italian guidebook. Walking around Matera is like stepping onto a movie set, but this is no Hollywood backlot. This is the real deal. You can feel the history under your feet. Centuries ago, these caves were considered slums, even uninhabitable. Can you imagine? Today, they've been revitalized, transformed into cozy hotels, trendy restaurants, even artist studios. It's a testament to the resilience of this place and its people. But don't just stick to the renovated areas. Take some time to explore the less traveled corners of the Sassi. You might stumble upon a hidden courtyard, a local artisan at work, or a breathtaking view you'll never forget. Matera is a reminder that sometimes the most incredible destinations are the ones off the beaten path. So ditch the crowds and discover the hidden heart of Italy. You won't regret it. Our next hidden gem takes us to the Balkans, a region steeped in history and culture. Mostar, in Bosnia and Herzegovina, is a city that's been through a lot, but its spirit shines brighter than ever. The star of the show here is the Stari Most, the old bridge. This graceful arch across the Neretva River is more than just a landmark, it's a symbol of Mostar's resilience. Destroyed during the war in the 1990s, it was painstakingly rebuilt using traditional techniques, stone by stone. Take a stroll across the bridge, feel the history beneath your feet. And if you're feeling brave, watch the local divers take the plunge from the top. It's a tradition that dates back centuries and takes a whole lot of skill and guts. But Mostar is more than just its bridge. Get lost in the cobblestone alleys of the old bazaar, haggle for souvenirs, and sip strong Bosnian coffee while watching the world go by. It's a sensory experience, folks. Don't miss the Koski Mehmed Pasha Mosque, with its elegant minaret and breathtaking views from atop. The interior is just as impressive, with its intricate calligraphy and peaceful atmosphere. But what truly makes Mostar special is its people. They've rebuilt their city and their lives with a determination and spirit that's truly inspiring. Engage with the locals, listen to their stories, and you'll discover the true heart of this remarkable place. Mostar is a city that will stay with you long after you've left. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, beauty and hope can prevail. And there you have it. 8 incredible hidden gems in Europe just waiting to be explored. These destinations offer a glimpse into the heart and soul of Europe, away from the crowds and the tourist traps. Remember, travel is about more than just checking sites off a list. It's about immersing yourself in different cultures, connecting with people, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your next adventure today. And be sure to subscribe to Bay's Virtual Travel for more travel inspiration from around the world. Until next time, happy travel.